So welcome back. We're still talking sports right here at Channels TV Sports Center in Lagos, Nigeria. You ready? Let's go to Washington, D.C., where Sonny Young is standing by to give us updates coming from your exciting world of sports. That's my man right there. Sonny, toss the ball. Toss the ball. That's it. Let's go. Sonny Young, let's kick off with the African Nations Championship. Do you know that Mali and Congo DR will be playing in the final?
Yeah, kudos to the Eagles of Mali, Austin, and also the Leopards of Democratic Republic of Congo. If you have to put me on the spot, and I know you will, Austin, because you love putting me on the spot, I'll go with the Congolese on Sunday in Kigali.
You're going for the
Congolese? Their second trophy. They've been playing very well, and I'm going to go with the Congolese on Sunday.
But Sonny, you might just be shocked because the Malians are a very technical side, and they can't just upset this Congo DR team.
Yeah, I know, but the DRC also has that one trophy, so I think they want to add to their trophy case.
That's right. That's enough motivation. Sonny, you are in Washington. Let's stay there. And I was telling my guys in the morning that Steph Curry came to Washington where the president is and then gave us a world-class performance. Isn't it time you conduct that alien DNA test?
Maybe his best performance of the season, Austin. He was fantastic, just on fire. Even the crowd was really cheering for him. He put on such a show.
Wow.
51 points. 51.
Wow.
Now, 33 of those points, Austin, came from three-point territory. He matched his career high, 11. I don't even think I have enough fingers for that. 11 three-point shots against the Wizards. And, the Wizards gave up 134 points. But, the Warriors are just such a fun team to watch, Steph Curry in particular. And just prior to the game, Austin, they went to the White House here in Washington, and they were honored by President Barack Obama. And you know, Austin, that President Obama is a big basketball fan.
I know.
He still plays occasionally. Will take the shot here and there. But he has described Steph Curry, the president I'm talking about, as the greatest long-distance shooter he's ever seen. Ever seen.
Massive.
And I have a tough time arguing against that description, Austin. So anyways, they've been, as you said, those struggling Wizards. I can't believe it. They're now, I think they're 21 wins, 26 losses, so they have a losing record. It's been a tough season to be a Wizards fan, Austin.
I know.
But I have high hopes we're going to maybe do something in the second half of the season. In good and in bad times.
Stay with your team, Sonny. Sonny, let's give a shout-out to Victor Oladipo, that Nigerian, doing big things also in the NBA.
Yeah, quick shout-out also for one of the members of the Warriors, Festus Ezeli.
That's right.
He's doing good things from Benin City. He doesn't start for the Warriors, but he does get playing time as a reserve. And, so, the Africans not making a big impact in the NBA, but I should give a shout-out for one guy who should have been on the All-Star team this year, Austin, Serge Ibaka from the Oklahoma City Thunder. Great player from Congo Brazzaville. And, he's one of those top players for Oklahoma City. Led by Kevin Durant, of course, and Russell Westbrook. But, Ibaka has been very, very solid for them.
I totally agree with you. African players doing big things right there at the NBA. And Sonny, the San Antonio Spurs, they're also so impressive.
Yeah, I know. I think last week when we chatted, Austin, I mentioned how the Warriors spanked the Spurs by 30 or so points. But San Antonio has had a very good season. They're unbeaten at home this year. They've won all 27 of their home games. They won again on Wednesday night. One of the key players this year for San Antonio is LaMarcus Aldridge. They got him in the offseason, and he's been a really key contributor for San Antonio, and he's playing very well because Tim Duncan is not really getting as many minutes now because of his age. So Aldridge is picking up the slack for them. Will they make it to the finals? Tough to see them getting past the Warriors at this point, Austin.
I won't let you go without talking about that. Kobe rolled back the years, gave us 37. 37. I mean, at 37, and you're still performing that way, Sonny, we should give...
Got to give Kobe a shout-out.
That's right.
Give him a shout-out, Austin. 38 points. And
Wow.
I thought, I thought he was an old man, but he's still, when he wants to shoot the ball well, he can still deliver. And but yeah, he has said this is his final season in the NBA, but he's given fans a real treat the way he's playing. And he also had a game like that against my Wizards. They beat the Wizards here in Washington.
All right. Thank you so much, Sonny, for speaking to us. And I wish you all the best with the Washington Wizards, because if they don't do well next week, I'm sure I'll make you cover your face on live TV. Thank you so much, Sonny. And if I throw that ball at you, can you dunk? Thank you so much,
Touch
Sonny.
the rim, Austin. I think I can touch it, but can I dunk it? I don't know.
All right, that's it right there. Sonny Young from Washington, D.C., talking to us about the latest coming from the NBA. And Sonny Young is rooting for Congo DR to win the 2016 edition of the African Nations Championship. We'll see. Next week, Thursday, we'll talk about it. Let's come back here. Olawale, so much to talk about, but I still want to talk about that guy, Steph Curry.
Yeah, massive guy. Met with President Obama today because they got received by the president today as champions of 2015. 51 points.
Wow.
Could have been much more in one game. Came close to Kobe's record, just like Sonny Young said. And Steph has been the driving force. You can see the games that they've lost this season, he hasn't played. So they need to keep him ready. And I like the fact that they've kept him fresh alongside Klay Thompson, Draymond Green, and like Harrison Barnes also. And they are really, really ready for the playoffs. I think they're still my hot-on favorites to win the NBA. But Curry is on another level. Nobody comes close to him right now. It's Curry and the others.
So that's it. Steph Curry doing big things with the Golden State Warriors. Let's see if he can sustain the momentum. Not this season, next season. Yeah, I mean, let's talk about Super Bowl 50. Organizers, they have no choice. They've come out to say, hey, we know it's going to be big, so security will be very tight.
What do you expect?
That's right.
What do you expect? With everything happening around the world, I mean, you can't be ignorant. And it goes as high as the FBI getting into all of this, trying to say, look, if you hear something, don't just keep it to yourself. Bring it out. Let's know what is happening. We want to make this as safe as possible. It's a tall order. They have a big job on their hands. They're going to manage a large crowd. Wow. You know, a lot of people with criminal intent, not just even criminal, evil, might want to do something. But trust these guys. They are up to the task. A lot of things are going on behind the scenes. What they're asking for is cooperation from everybody. Just whatever you have, don't keep it to yourself. Give us the information.
That's right.
That might just be the difference between us being able to stop these guys from perpetrating whatever evil acts they want to do, and us, allowing you to enjoy your game in safety. You know, sports is not immune from everything that is happening across the world.
We saw the threat in France.
Yeah,
imagine a big
with
game
the president
going on.
close by.
Oh, my goodness. Big game going on.
And we must also know that Super Bowl under U.S. federal guidelines are rated as second threat environment.
Wow.
After congregation of world leaders, the Super Bowl is regarded because you've got 100 million eyes, you've got a whole lot of people coming through. So the FBI is involved. You'll be having airplanes and helicopters flying all over San Francisco Bay Arena. We saw that machine. That machine was the X-ray machine that Homeland Security will be deploying to really frisk any cargo coming through into the stadium. SWAT also be deployed, and that's special weapons.
Interagency.
There's a whole lot, and I like the fact that they're not taking any chances.
You can't. At this period, you just can't. And I'm just hoping that this will go incident-free. Sporting events should be places where all of this kind of things.
And I hope we see some good football, so if you want to call it that way. Carolina Panthers lost only one in regular season.
I hope the players and the fans will not become frigid, because with all of this security, it begins to go on your mind, and I hope they will not become frigid.
The show has to go on, and when that time comes, when fans are already talking and then the bragging rights starts.
They loosen up players.
And it's the 50th edition, so they just have to come along. Denver Broncos have to come along, and this is their 8th final. Carolina Panthers also are enjoying a decent run, so we can't wait to see the very best. Although in this side of the world, I don't know how much, but we will watch this one and we will enjoy it.
For us, we don't have a choice. It's American football, but we'll still come here to talk about it. So that's the story. Let's go on with the show now. Supporter ownership model is one that is designed to give you, that is a fan of any football club, an opportunity to be part of it. Isn't that lovely? If you support